Hello everyone, how's everyone keeping? Welcome to the usual chaos that is Friday, Saturday evening. No, it's not Friday, it's Saturday. We're getting days mixed up. It's been a long day in the shed. It's been a long day outside as well. So welcome in everyone that's in so far. Thank you to Andy for helping us out with the stream earlier. That is much appreciated. So who we got in? We have John Penny. Thanks for the update. See you both soon. No worries, John. Hope you're keeping well.
Oh, can I just say, message John? I don't know if he's in or replies. Apologise for portraits. Don't apologise. I'm not doing any lives yet. So it's just episodes that are up.
I don't know if you can hear you, but
Probably my loud God.
Finiston Central, Brian. Good evening, sir. Blymo Adam. Welcome in, buddy. Paul Wolsek, the Three Amigos. Good John and yourself. Not bad, thanks. Can't believe another week's gone by, though. Yeah, you prefer to dodge us on a Saturday night, eh, John? And then the rather random conversation between Paul and myself. I was speaking to Gav earlier on, and he said that there's no Bombay mixing tonight. And I said to him, well, that's because I cancelled the order. And he said he doesn't care because he ordered extra nuts and extra crisps. Extra nuts and extra pork scratchings. And who else have we got? Andy, Hot Dog Pilot, welcome in, buddy. Paul likes being dry roasted. Randy Andy, 1 minute warning to mayhem, says Timber. Welcome in, buddy. And Brian prefers spit roast. I'm really worried about that, Brian. Which part of the spit roast are you? That's what I want to know. Or I'm not sure I want to know. Valley's 56. Chris, welcome in, mate. Good to see you. And Knockers Lane Roger, sweet chili dry roast nuts. And your parcel is on the way to you, Roger. Give us a shout when you see.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind not making so much of a row, please.
That's not me, though, is it?
Right. Yeah, your parcel's on the way, which is what I was trying to say before someone interrupted. Who else? Yes, is that a busy spring summer night? Andy and Brian, hello. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'll be saying good night laters. Oh, Brian sending me a heart. Hello, Roberto says Paul. Dan Sterling, good evening, guys, from Edland Junction. Good to see you in, Dan. I hope you're keeping well, buddy. Tell Grace we saw it. Oh dear, what did we see? Timber. Are you still wearing your shorts?
No.
What did we see, Timber?
I didn't do anything, did I?
Hi, Rob. That was seamless, was it? Oh, you mean the transition from the countdown to us? I was actually trying something there. So I hit the countdown banner and then I clicked live, but without the mic on. And then when it came down to the one, I hit the mic. So I don't know if I presume it worked, I'm guessing. I'm hoping it worked. Yeah, Timber, what did you see? Please inform. Dan the man, good evening, buddy. Thank you, Brian Hornby.
Jump at the other camera up now, you might
What
as well.
are we all up to tonight then, chaps? This is Grace. We haven't got a clue what
I do. I said, do you want to put the camera up? The camera's even ready.
The camera's ready.
So, you.
Okay. Trevor Beale, good to see you in, Trev. How are you keeping, my friend? You and your damn nuts, Rob. Hello, everyone. Did you find it?
No.
Have
It's not here. I saw it outside last. Did you take it in?
I don't know. Bear with. Device. Items. Rob's what? Grace? Oh, battery need replacing.
Again?
Hello from everyone. Trevor. Middle. And Timber said the underground line side cabling, great bit of kit, looks great in my layout. Jeremy Norman, hello Grace and Rob. Hello Jeremy, how are you feeling, buddy? Hope you're feeling better. Maria, hello. And Limo, John Penny, Jeremy, Mountain Look. Yes, this is actual proof that we don't. That Grace doesn't wear her dresses to attract attention. Take the card off for a minute. Come into camera.
I don't know why I put it on actually, to be fair.
So now you're hiding. It's been what, 22, 23 degrees out?
It's still 22 in here.
It's 22 in here. So Grace wears these dresses because she wants to. And no, I'm not brave enough to hide. Tell us to cover things up.
Excuse me.
Ian Mellon, welcome in, bud. Hope you're keeping well as well. Bad habit. What's a bad habit? Oh, right. I'm with you, Timber. Yeah.
Don't look at the top of the railway, guys. It is atrocious. But.
Oh, but thanks. Yeah, we're all good, mate. Grace has been busy doing a massive sort out underneath the layout, so I can get on with the wiring this week because I do have a lot of wiring to do.
It needed doing. We've got rid of a lot of stuff we got at the beginning.
Where's my parcel? Sat here waiting 2 weeks. Royal Mail have it.
Who said that?
Roger. Dan, anyone know if Class 56s had snowplow fittings?
Oh, and you know something great I found out tonight, right? On Andy's stream. They're making an A4 in purple and it's a smoker.
Right. We love Grace, even Grumpy Grace. Sleeping on the sofa tonight, Rob. Jeremy Norman, Grace has legs again.
Yes.
She certainly does. She has legs in the summer and puts them away for winter.
Regrettably.
Jeff, good evening all. Thought I would pop in before I dropped off to sleep as usual. Comes with age, doesn't it, Jeff? This is a very snotty message coming to me afterwards. You cheat.
Didn't even touch that.
Hope you all had a good week. I was a victim of a gift card scam earlier this week, so just want to let you all be careful. Oh, Jesus, John, that ain't good, mate. Not good at all. But that can literally, I mean, even security conscious me. Was it last year or the year before? No, it's the year before.
This year as well.
They almost scammed me via O2 to the tune of a brand new, it must have been last year, iPhone 14.
And your card got done.
That was the year before.
Yep.
So yeah, you have to be very, very careful. To reveal, not too bad. Got 3 parcels in the last 2 days, and I'm guessing every single one of them was an A4. Uncomfortable, but getting there, Jeremy. Big hugs, dude. Not a worry. Not a worry, Jeremy. Always care. I hope Jason doesn't see that t-shirt. Well, he'll hate the other one I've got as well then.
Yeah, and £5 each.
Dan, still waiting for you in a dress video, Rob. Well, we're still trying to find the dress, mate. It's going to happen, trust me. Just fair warning, but we won't give you a warning. That's an OnlyFans, Dan H, so you have to pay for it. So, how many A4s you bought this weekend on the way to you? 5 minutes, it's going to shut down shed. No worries, Andy. Barnabas Junction, Jason, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. And you're just wondering, because got model with bits and details on the front. One of the parcels was restored. Sweet. So yeah, Grace has been, as I say, having a major tidy up in the shed underneath. So I've got no excuse to get it. I've been messing about with some wires today. Which is why I need to drop you a message, Roger, about the windmill, because I've got that wired up and it's only going 1 speed and I can't work out why. Although something has just occurred to me. Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a minute once Grace jumps on, and then I'll drop you a message, mate. Yeah, I got that wired up, and then I'm going to start attaching lighting stuff to the 3-volt bus. I have actually got space almost all the way around, which I'm most impressed with. Yeah, where are we? Soda Man. We did try to put him in your dress, but it was windy and he got blown away. We had to peg him. Harsh, Mav. Harsh. Right. Yes, we have mentioned this in the next week's video for the plans. But we will mention it tonight. Mab sent us a message saying we had a parcel on the way. I'm going to embarrass you now, Mab. I don't care. Because this is a really thoughtful one. And he said it was more for Rob, but it is kind of Grace's as well. So we didn't have a clue what was coming. No idea. Knowing Mab, we were worried because everybody knows what Mab's sense of humour is like. Anyway, we had a parcel arrive this morning, and in it was a wallet, proper leather wallet, and it's got that logo on the front, which is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely adore that. Because Mab had, as mentioned, that my wallet had been gone through the washing machine and it was basically knackered. The funny thing is what's on the back. If I can, I presume you guys can see that. Obviously, it's got Garfield and it says Rob's Grace's Dosh, which is hilarious. I love it for the fact that it's got RGJ trains on it and it's got Garfield on it. Grace loves it because it says Grace's Dosh on it. So major loves to you, Mav. That was not only a really, really thoughtful gift, massively, massively appreciated, but bloody funny as well.
And so, needed.
And needed, yeah. Because that other one, it really wasn't well. And I was thinking of getting a wallet and getting one that actually held the Apple AirTag properly, like my old one was. But what I've done is I've be careful here. There's a little purse section in there to put your coins in, and that's where the Apple AirTag sits.
No, Louise was just live on her drawings. No, Ford.
No.
No, you probably will.
Trevor's traction engine, Thomas tank engine books. Pegging. What are you talking about pegging for, Brian? I am quite worried about that. Dan, it was the one you gave me, Mav. You said it was small and tight on you.
Huh?
Jason, you know that wiring book you got? I think Rob needs it.
You know what? When
quite possibly, yeah.
When you showed it on the live, the first thing I said is you'd need that.
What is it? What wiring on layouts? Is it? Oh, I might have a chat with them about that. If you still got it, Dan, Jason. Leicester Station, Gary. Evening, RGJ trains. Welcome in, buddy, and to Hermitage Road. I hope you're keeping well, sir. Brian, was there money in the wallet, Rob? There may well have been, but Mab took it out before he sent it. I heard in the update earlier that Shelgo's still giving you trouble. Hope it gets better for you soon, Rob. Yeah, for those that are interested, I don't know if you can see it or not, but prior to the operation, because of the bones, the muscle was actually getting pushed out the front. And we're close to 9 months in now, so maximum about 3 months left recovery time. The recovery is sort of plateaued, so the movement's stopped where it is, and the pain hasn't gone away. So I've been back to the docs this week, and he's obviously not happy about it, so he's referring me back to orthopedics in Bangor. But the two issues are, and as everybody aware, Jace, drop me a message about that, please, buddy. I might have that off you as well. The fall I had down the stairs, that Grace pushed me down the stairs, the morning, see this face, the one that's actually stuck in the face, that is such an unattractive look. It really is.
No, you just wanted me to come run to you naked from a shower. That's what it was.
No,
that's why you threw yourself down.
It took Morgan to come and fetch you both.
Well, not me. I didn't even hear Morgan.
So yes, the morning that I had the post-op appointments, I fell down the stairs, and obviously 3 months later, I was assaulted and landed quite bad on this side. So I do question whether there's been some damage on the inside. All right, let's go back to the chat. Yeah, okay, Jason, you can drop me a message about that, please. There's a chocolate coin, Brian, apparently. No money in the wallet, that's bad luck. Yeah, that's what I've heard. You're supposed to put at least one coin in the wallet, aren't you? I've got to go soon. We'll be live on the Club Amen channel at 10. No worries, Brian. Not a problem, buddy. Trev, I did get two A4s, Peregrine, and the other one was the Golden Eagle. Sweet. Brian, do you not know me, Brian? Not a chance. They get my Patreon offering each week and they've got a wallet for me. What more do they want? Well, now you mention it, Bob. Maura Curran, hello, darling. How are you keeping, sweetheart? Thanks, Jason. So, are you going to record? Oh, that's all. In all seriousness, Paul Woods. Yeah, I did actually think of doing that, but then posted it before I remember and don't. Oh, well, he blamed me for everything anyway. No, mate, you're in my good books this week.
This week.
This week. But no, apparently there is a tradition that you are. Alexa, turn off the shed light. Apparently there is a tradition that you're supposed to keep a coin in the wallet at all times and a coin in the purse at all times.
Oh no, I thought it was when you gift it. If you give someone a purse or wallet, then you're supposed to put a coin in it.
Oh, I don't know. Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is, but it doesn't matter. It's
right. Anyway, I shall pass you on to Grace. There you go. What?
You got your own.
I haven't got chocolate.
Haven't you?
When do I have chocolate? How often do I have
Occasionally.
chocolate? Not very often.
Yes. Yeah, Grace is correct. Typical Royal Mail must have stolen it. Spanky. And good evening, Digger. Luck, money, and all terminology. That's when getting a new wallet or purse, it should have a coin in it. Well, it doesn't matter, guys. It was obviously really thoughtful, and when it arrived, obviously when Mav of all people said he was sending things, it was kind of like you do worry a little bit. But when it arrived, we just couldn't believe it, could we?
No.
It was beautiful. I fell in love, and luckily it was actually the way I'd opened it. It was turned up on the Garfield bit. So yeah, I could move straight to the trees, but it's whether you're on comments or not.
I'll just keep chatting to you for it.
No one's typing anything. I've got up.
I'm sure they will chat with you.
That tree just does not want to stay up. It really doesn't.
The tree's got erectile dysfunction.
It does. Clearly. I do have the munchies. I've not really eaten today apart from tea. So we're reading out the weed again. We're not actually, we're doing trees. So now that the episode is out, I know the little flowers I haven't done on any episode yet, but I don't know whether to or not because they're kind of, as soon as you do them, they're done. So I don't know if I'm going to include them in the episode or not. But yeah, how is everyone keeping today? It's been lovely today. Like I said, I've kind of gutted under the layout. Had to move around the things, so like some of the boxes aren't right at the end of the layout now, so I can actually get to my original cupboard as well. Good evening, Simon darling. So that as well. Whatever is in Rob's way is easily removable, so it's just a lot tidier. I do this every few months anyway. Completely gut out, go under. We've got rid of a load of old wood and things that we kept thinking, oh, we use it, and then we just haven't. So that's gone. There's some polystyrene that we just won't use. We've got a load of that under the layout. But really, the woods we've kind of got rid of because we're just like, we're not going to use it. You know, like kitchen tabletop. We thought, oh yeah, but as we learn more, we're like, no chance. So a lot more space, a lot's been put away. I'm happy with it. But for me, it also kind of helps diminish the spider population because they're not under the layout. So.
And the wood lice.
Sorry.
And the wood lice.
Yeah, and the wood lice. That is one thing we do get. So not alive. They're always dead. We never see them. And I saw not a single slug under there either. Even though we've had slugs and snails on the layouts.
You still need to fix that.
I do actually. So the only thing we need to check is around that side. If there's coming in from the outside somehow.
Well, no, it's all been sealed up, isn't it?
I don't know. But that's the only thing. Doggy gaming garden. No worries, Andy. I did hear a little doggy earlier on your live as well. But yeah, it's a lot clearer. And like that corner as well. There. Had like the drawers that I had, but they've gone further back. What was at the back's gone to the back. And like I said, whatever's now in the way for Rob with wiring can literally be moved out of things like the hoovers or boxes. So it's a lot easier. Like I said, I do it every now and then anyway. I have a good gut out and hoover and things. So, but there was Rob earlier, saw it all outside and was like, you know, we've only got 4 hours. We've got to eat our tea. I won't get it done. Everywhere's hoovered, everywhere done. The top of the layout, however, yeah, that's slightly a bomb site. So that's my job for tomorrow as well as drawing. Oh, and I just said to Louise, actually, I'm hoping to do maybe a drawing live this week because we're off. So that's how that's going. But yes, I'm hoping to get on with the trees in a minute. See if I actually, that's too much. So I've got one that's actually the fully made one in the background, and then although how it's fallen actually makes it look like I've already put foliage on the bottom of the fixing one. So the one I'm working on tonight is the one that actually was frustrating and I ended up stopping but then going back to. I've just figured by leaving it like a minute or two, letting it go tacky and then attaching. And once you get a bit of seafoam on there, it's easier because it hangs off each other to then put it in place.
A lot of comments on the video saying a super glue accelerator.
Okay.
Which I didn't even know existed. Including Timbers mentioned it as well.
We'll have to have a look at Stoma.
I'm going to have a look
So
online.
I've managed to get it. I think if I was doing it in winter, I really would be struggling. But I am hoping to. I seem to have got a knack for it as it is now. But now Rob's seen it, obviously he will look at getting some for me. But it is a little bit longer. But I'm hoping this is kind of my first one on an actual branch, so I'm trying it out, having a play with using like monopolies, the fibres before I go and do the big one for the church, because obviously that one is going to be a big part of that church layout, so I want to make sure that it's done right, and it is a big tree. And Charlie, thanks all for accommodating me. Not a problem, buddy. I'm sorry I didn't actually catch any of you live because I was busy sorting hair, making my bed. It's Kevin! So, good evening to you as well, Kevin. So, like Andy, I'm still not fully over this. Second round of antibiotics finished yesterday. Feel rubbish from it, but I'm hoping it's nipping it in the bud. But I know at the beginning of the year, there was a bug that stuck around with people for like 6 weeks. So, I think that's what I got. Somebody probably seen that. Not spell of some of your journeys. So yeah, what are you doing or not doing, or?
I'm catching up with the comments on the video.
Okay. Unless I get it up on my phone to start.
Yeah, go for it.
I might switch it over to the trees, get you up on my phone, get a cocktail stick to the bottom of the trunk. It looks too thin and feeble and will break away easily. Being there, done it. Oh, that one, yeah. So that's. I will look at getting one of those attached maybe behind it because it all depend on, because unfortunately that one The made up one, the other side isn't as good, so that is going to have to be the side that it's showing. The other chunk of the other one's all right, but that other one is the seafoam, and obviously since the tips from yourselves and Timber on Thursday, obviously we'll look at doing that to strengthen it, but that was done before we even knew of that tip, so not sure who was Tim off its hand, but Charlie used to do the MRCs and Terry's just an awesome guy. Alan Pollock, very good evening. I'm just back from a steam fair. Steam fair that you can buy anything. So let me get that open on the live. Oh, Jesus, what? There's another memory. And then I will move over there to start on the trees, and obviously it will take a bit longer tonight. There we go, I've got the comments. Let's get top messages off. And let's focus it on that. And does that. And do that. So I will move over. Good stuff, Cyclical Accelerator sticks really quickly. Since Hatton's closed down, who do people use for getting Pico track and points? I think we did via Amazon, John. Got set glued onto trunk, then Molson glue tack around it and paint it. Oh, okay. I will look at doing that then before I put it in its place, if that makes sense. Like I said, that was purely before we knew any of the tips or anything. So, but it is funny how it looks right now. How it actually looks like it's part of the tree already coming together. And then another thing I thought to myself after, as well as I've been doing it, is it going to be easier to do it from the bottom upwards as well? So that is another thing that I'm going to consider for next time I make as well, is add the seafoam from the bottom upwards. Again, like first kind of time, and that. It's all an experiment at this stage. Like I said, playing around with the knock leaves and things as well. That's what that's going to be. So. You sound really bored. No. Grace and attraction. No, all traction engine full size to miniatures. Oh, okay. I know. I didn't know if Steam Fairs is like things as well. My local model shop. Who's that, Bri? Thanks, Merv. Charlie is liaison and training for MPD. Terry does magazine and other bits, and Tim Pulford is head of steam department with the diesels and find a replacement head of diesel. Now, where did you go, Alan? Pico, or do I have a template from Dave Angel? So yeah, I'm sure we got our Pico stuff online. And good evening, Tim, darling.
We didn't really want to do that on the camera, did I?
No, I'm not complaining. Let's get myself seated over here and comfy.
Why is that? That's a good thing.
Sorry.
It's a defiant sound. That's a good thing.
Yes. I like this chair because it means I can
be a lazy git.
Oh, it's not that. It's I don't sit normally.
It's not normal, full stop.
Oh, this is true. But it's the perfect chair for it.
Right, where are we?
We are Tim coming in making trees. So, yeah. That's the plan stand. I'm try and put this somewhere that people can actually see it, though. If I put it on there, it's a little bit higher, but away.
Right, bye all. Off to pretend to be a DJ. I'm sure you'll make a cracking job of it, Brian.
I'm going to do another of our quote from Zohan. Disco, disco, disco.
I see the signs. Give way a national speed limit with diversion. Grace's subliminal messaging. Oh yeah, the print offs at the back.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember who sent us the file.
Jason.
Was it Jason? Was it?
Yes. It was one of his things for being a member.
Right, Simon saying, give it up, DJ DCC. John Penny KFC here, or a local model shop. I prefer KFC. It tastes better than electric frog points. I can imagine it would. Tim, I tried that seafoam kit. I found it so frustrating that I just gave up with it.
You'll probably hear, if you haven't seen the episode yet, you will probably hear my frustration halfway through when I said that I was giving up with this one. It was only after that I was mucking around and I'd let it go tacky and it actually attached. I was like, right, I need to give it a minute or two. So lesson learned, but it is frustrating, but we now know of Super Glue Accelerator. Oh, who's that off, Dan?
No.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, Fallon. I love that mini one. That is absolutely sweet.
Fair play to you, Grace, for coming up with that.
I have got the munchies today for them. Like I said,
Trev, on the A4 front, I bought 2 non-locomotive items last night. One is an extra large T-shirt with an LNER A4s on it. The other is a stamp from Gambia, which is a picture of a ballad on it. But still A4 related, Trevor.
So I'm also looking at some of these really big ones. I'm going to save them for the big tree.
Look at the tree trunk on a WWS box. That's a fair comment.
Yeah, that's off the plastic ones. That is one of the plastic ones I think they've used that do come with the kit as well. So I've got to make them up at some point. But I also wanted to try. And then another idea I've had, but obviously I'm yet to try it, is getting these covered before they're attached to the tree in foliage and then trying it as well. So I've got a few things to play around with.
Apart from the box that's falling over.
Yep.
Dan, I was talking to a guy at the model club. He had seafoam branches but forgot about them. 6 months later, covered in cobwebs, he experimented and just sprinkled scatter on. It worked, and hairspray seal. So, is that what we have to do then, Dan? Is just, are you going to try and do that now?
What? No, not on this one. I'm going to do like different for different things.
With the seafoam trees hanging around for spiders to climb over them.
Oh, no chance, because I've just evicted them, haven't I?
SVR have had traction engine steamroller day today. Oh, awesome. I could spend all day watching steam traction engines.
Yeah.
Snowy! Hey, everyone had half an hour to kill before the live and ended up half an hour late. In my defence, I have painted 8 fence full size ones, not bottle.
Snowy, have you drunk enough?
Yes, Snowy, have we been drinking today? Have we drunk plenty of water, Snowy?
Only because Snowy told us before that they forget to drink, which in fairness we do too.
Yeah, but we can always drive down to Snowy's and tell her off, can't we?
Yes.
Tim, if I try a tree making kit, it will be the Woodland Scenics kit. But yes, Snowy sent us some photos. She has been literally fencing, and it has to be said, it looks cool. It does look.
I haven't seen it because, like I said, most of the time today I've been like, "Where is my phone?"
Have you not seen it?
No, I said to you, I couldn't even find my phone before the live started.
No, you'll like it.
Oh yes, I love it.
I thought you might. Roger, liquid latex is another method I use to thicken the trunks and branches on seafoam trees. Uh-oh. Snowy's answer. Sort of. Sort of been drinking. Snowy, you're going to end up with a phone call.
No, she just ignores that.
We'll come and throw a bucket of ice and water over her. Dan, speaking of driving, how are your lessons going, Grace?
Okay.
But we have got a friend who's a professional driving instructor, as well as obviously our police friend who is a class 5, isn't he?
God knows, you
Class
know better
5,
than me.
class 5 pursuit trained, I think it is, instructor. So Grace will be basically getting passed on to them to improve her driving. Yeah. Time to walk up to the bar, says Simon. That's better.
I'm actually going to move this a bit closer.
Tim's asking, did your tidying up go well?
It did. It really did. Like I said, I'm quite happy with what I've done today. It's just the top of the layout that needs sorting tomorrow. Yeah. So.
Particle Station. Welcome in, buddy. I can't remember the name of the flower.
It's already in. Charlie's already been in.
Oh, I do apologise. I didn't catch you. Sorry, mate. I can't remember the name of the flower, but I dry them out in the fall and make perfect trees. I fatten up the trunks with a Liquitex matte medium. Turn out nice.
I can't remember. This is actually off a plant Mum had in the garden, same as the one for the church.
Roger. Bowden cable is brilliant for making tree armatures or twisted Florence wire. What have we got next to the 3D printer, Grace?
What?
We have Bowden cable.
Are we?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to use it off there, am I?
I don't need any more of it.
We have more.
There was a long length of it. I've only used about 4 inches.
Mm. And another one.
Someone's going to twist that.
And another one, somebody we know that does minis, is wire and then use, well, what was it? I said not paste, to fill it in and then paint it.
Yeah. Alan Pollock saying, I've only had 2, honest. Damn. I tried spread out cotton balls to thicken trunks and polyfiber ones. High speed driving, something else. Yeah, I believe he's going to teach us some of the defensive driving methods, but obviously that will come after like proper driving instruction. Dan, time bushes can also be used as tree branches if we had a time bush. John, our only train's going to be running tonight. The tree's coming on well, Grace. That's not a bad shout. I'll see what I can do, John. Simon, 4 inches. What do you mean? I'm quite sure that you know exactly what I mean, Simon, since you're quite acquainted with it. Snowy, I'm sorry, Grace. Phone was in the house. I didn't realise the time. I don't have my supervisor anymore to keep me on track.
It's okay, sweetheart.
It's okay, sweetheart. We're only messing about. But Grace can be your supervisor instead.
Yep. You know what? Snowy even sent me a picture when we were going about water last time of her drinking the water because she knew what I'm like.
And in case you haven't guessed it, guys, obviously no real names, but Snowy's a proper close friend of ours. And Snowy is the one who lost Lexi a short time back. And that's who she means about the supervisor, because Lexi was a very, very good supervisor. Rob, defensive driving. Don't you the rest of us need that when you drive through our relative towns?
Mm.
Well, Jason's in, but thankfully Simon SJ isn't. They'll know all about my driving. No comments as long as King Julian isn't in and there isn't a police officer opposite him. I said nothing. I plead the fifth.
I don't know whether to attach that one there or not.
So are you gonna thicken this one out as well?
You're moving me. You always do this. You always lean on my chair.
Are you gonna thicken that one out some more?
No, I like that one as it is.
Oh, okay.
Because you do get some trees that you can see all of them, and trust me, I've been looking when we've been working.
34 in chat and only 12 likes. Yeah, if everybody can hit that like button, please. And if you want to take over the chat in a minute, I'll see what trains I can get running.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Speaking of SJ, who called me a perv on his stream? Honestly, it was funny. Well, you are. You keep going after Peggy, don't you, Simon? You know, if you give Peggy a rest, she may come to warm to you naturally, Simon.
Well, you know what glue I never thought of using?
Go on, rocket glue.
No, I tried that and it failed. No, the one we use for the plastic kit, because it's got a really fine applicator.
Okay.
One that smells.
Okay.
And Simon didn't warn me about.
Oh yes, that's like the one he told you to buy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know where it is?
Yeah, maybe.
No. Marv says he's glad you're doing trees and not bushes. I think there's a joke there somewhere. Adam, I started boiling a kettle of water and putting it in the fridge as I'm not sure of the filtration up here. In the cooler months, not a problem. Dan, by the sound of it, Rob, next time SJ is in the car with you, I'll need David Hicks at the end of the journey to cleanse his swearing and pants up before almost trouble. Oh, no. This was well before Simon and Captain Static actually were in the car, like the night before. Tis wood. Use balsa cement. Another good suggestion. I nearly said another bad suggestion then, but it's not. It's another good suggestion.
Right, this might be more difficult because it's not really got anything to hold on to. Unless I did that.
So these going to be trees, are they?
Mm-hmm.
It's really tall trees.
You get tall ones?
I didn't say you couldn't.
I've got a short one there to make up, so.
I've got a short one there too. Or 5'3" of attitude.
Yep.
Rob, thickening graces trees. It doesn't have the same ring to it. Depends on how you approach it, Mav. Seafoam says right. And Andy, balsa cement doth shrink. Is it me or is there a chill coming through that door now?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I was just thinking that.
And the trick of this I found as well is to not play around with it too much. Problem is it had drops of it there. Because this one's got nothing, no seafoam to hold on to.
It's got nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's got nothing, bruv.
Problem is it does have... every time with this chair.
Oops. You not like me doing it then?
Well, no, you have a habit of hitting the chair when I'm either drawing or doing something that I can't afford to move.
Do you know your background is so tidy?
No, I know it isn't. I told you the tops are awful at the minute. That is the job for tomorrow.
Bottom's not up to scratch either. Rob's a dead man.
Let's see if a 2 will do it.
Damn, I heard there's a Japanese modeller who makes 2 hobbies, model railways and bonsai trees. From what I gather, it's a beautiful layout and peaceful. Ooh. No, someone can find a link to that. That's something I'd always wanted to try was a bonsai tree.
Yeah, I've got a small one to make there, guys.
Like a proper bonsai.
Lego do a bonsai tree.
Why would I want a Lego bonsai tree?
Because it's Lego.
But it doesn't grow.
You can have a bonsai, it'll take you years to get it looking anywhere decent.
Yeah. That's the whole point of a
I'm
bonsai.
freaking dead by then.
Yeah, you too. Excuse me!
How long did that take? Jesus Christ, that was slow.
I would swear, but it wouldn't set a good example.
No, you just physically abuse me instead.
You deserve a slap.
Nope, can't take the flat, don't give it out.
I heard you enjoy it anyway. I think I saw that a while back. Well, yeah, if someone can find a link to that, that would be amazing. That definitely sounds like something I would be interested in.
That's a nice one. I need to get some purple craft tweezers, Rob.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You can get some craft tweezers. They don't have to be purple.
I want purple ones.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I want, don't get.
Oh, look who's talking.
Mav, tell her. Where's Gavin when you need him?
Whose side would Gavin be on?
Probably like everybody else, on your bloody side.
Thank you. Glad you realise.
There's nobody on my side. Oh my luck, if anyone was on my side, it would be my rather large ex-wife.
Nah.
No, she probably wouldn't be on my side either, to be fair. Peekaboo! Hello, Stuart. How are you keeping, buddy?
Oh, there's a fly in here.
Tell her what, says Mav. Just tell her, Mav, and I'll just tell her off, and then I'll explain to you afterwards.
Mav, are you really going to tell me off?
Yeah, he is.
Think about it before you act, Mav.
Blue is the same colour as purple. Oh, yes, I remember you saying, Trev. I do remember you saying so.
Well, I'm kind of at a here with super glue, so I can't really do a lot for a minute.
Grace, did Rob tell you that joke? Probably not, Stuart. You'll have to. Oh, did you send it to me privately? Remind me, and I'll go look for it.
You found it?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how very convenient, Mav. Sorry, I have a sudden bout of amnesia. What are we talking about? That's old age, Mav. It gets to you, doesn't it? Stuart sent it privately, so let's have a look. Yes. Where are we? Oh, yes. It was a joke he couldn't say online.
Yeah, I can't read it for a minute.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to, sorry.
Roger. Made a tree for my old landlord's layout from Bowden Cable. 10-inch high oak. Left it behind the bar in this pub. Locals thought it was a bonsai tree. Sweet. Yeah, I've got the joke, Stuart, but I can't read it out on the stream. If we're trying to behave a little bit. Don't mind you innuendos, but no, I can't read that out loud. Rob, send your link on Messenger. Not the Japanese model of with a bonsai used. Okay, mate, I'll have a look in a second. And Stuart wants to hear Grace laugh. You see why I couldn't read it out?
Yeah.
Stuart the Fish Whisperer, she has a very dirty laugh anyway.
Me?
Whatever are you implying, Mav? I thought after meeting Grace, you would call her the perfect lady.
That is the biggest
or
joke.
was that you with you thought she was the perfect lady until you met her? Mav, see, even her chortles are filthy. Never a truer word said, mate. Never a truer. Oh, Mav says, oh, she is the perfect woman. What are you after, Mav?
Am I the perfect woman, dear?
Dan says your tub of blue flowers is out of date.
Oh, it is.
It is actually.
That and the funny coloured
Very well
herbs.
spotted, Dan. Raymond, that's a tree kit.
It is.
John Penny, my neighbour gave me a new roof for free. He said it's on the house. Oh, that's bad, John. Here come the dad jokes.
What have you started?
Raymond said it looks very delicate.
Oh, trust me, I've learned that it has to be, but...
Paul Woods, oh my God, Rob said Grace and lady in the same sentence.
Yeah, exactly. See, everybody knows you wouldn't say that about me.
Meant to do that. Alan Pollock shooting off the night. Alan, thank you for joining us, buddy. You take care, yeah. Dad jokes, barking up the wrong tree on that one. Oh, Jesus. What have you started, John?
I'm not there for a minute. Oh, no. No, it didn't go in it. Thankfully.
And Snowy has just sent us 2 photos of the supervisor in action, Grace.
Aww.
Boss she's inspecting the weed mat and the boss in the site office. Hello, Ken Ray. Good evening, everyone, from a hot and stormy Florida. 90 degrees here today, so 30 degrees, so roughly 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's rather warm, Ken. So how did you fare through the storms anyway? Because there's supposed to be bad storms your way, wasn't there? Oh, speaking of which, just remind me of somebody else as well.
That's slightly moved from where I had it.
Dan, we're watching how this tree has been built. Can you go fix that famous tree that was cut down, Grace? They're replanting it, aren't they, Dan?
Yeah, and we're all never going to see it in our life.
They managed to get cuttings from the felled tree, and they are replanting it. Andy, nice to see hands that are pre-wrinkle. Debbie did Florida. She kept well away from my area. Still got Monday off work, so I can't complain about that. Yeah, I gathered 4 people lost their lives when it hit land in Florida, and it was heading north from there. Now, Dad took his son to a horse auction. The dad went up to the horse, ran his hands along its chest, through its mane, felt its legs and its rump. The boy said, "What are you doing with that, Daddy?" Come on,
No, I think I'm better putting it on 1 tonight, guys. For some reason, it doesn't want to focus close up, does it? I might have to just do it like this, otherwise it's... This board is knackered.
Ken says, Carter Hill Station in northeast Florida near Jacksonville. So, Ken, I would imagine you would have been hammered yourself, wouldn't you? The boy said, Dad, I think the postman wants to buy Mum. Oh, damn. Yeah, Mab, sorry, I was slow on the uptake there. Flymo. Oh, sorry, Raymond. Anyone here ever had 3-rail O gauge? Adam, I can find bonsai, I can find model railways and making trees, but not the layout with both. It was a while ago. Flemo Weed Whacker, chairman of the lawnmowers.
Oh, see, like this one, guys, I will keep and use for the flowers, actually.
Oh, no, I missed out the middle part.
Oh. So, yeah, this one, because it's so fine, I'm actually going to keep this.
Oh, Northern Rails crates in. Sorry, I do apologise.
And use it for the flowers, just because they're so small and tiny. Unless I find the odd bit that needs doing on the trees, that will be kept for a flower.
Yeah, Mav, I messed up your joke. I am sorry.
Same as these. So, in a sense, I suppose what you get in these is a bunch of random ones. So, even if they don't suit a tree, they will suit me flowers and weeds. So, I'm not complaining. I don't know if anyone's ever done it before, but it's not something I thought of by watching someone else, if that makes sense.
What do rabbits need after getting caught in the rain? A hairdryer. Ken, I've been here in Florida for over 14 years. Each summer we get at least one hurricane. So far, none have come too close to me, touch wood. I know we've got a friend in Ohio, and obviously they're in Tornado Alley. The closest they've actually become, and she sent us a photo, and half the town was hit by one of the tornadoes. Her house and the ones to one side were perfectly all right, but literally across the road, everything was flat. Ken, that's the price we paid for no snow in winter. Oh, Dan. Always wanted to move to America, but always heard bad things more than good. Now looking at Britain, I'm thinking of booking a one-way ticket. Craig, treat yourself to a box of seafoam, Grace, and great variety.
This is what we do actually need to do an order anyway, Craig, and to be honest, that was going to be my conversation with Rob about getting some seafoam as well as things like grass. So
we just might have to wait until
I guess we're having this conversation now.
YouTube earnings come through.
Yes. So yeah, I get that, Craig, because obviously this is only whenever I want the glue, it doesn't come out. It's obviously this is the selection you get within the kit, but when you get a whole handful of it, well, not more than a handful, isn't it? But when you get a whole box of it, you'll probably get so much.
So Dan, and in the box of seafoam, there's little black balls of seeds, and you can grow your own.
Yeah, I said that to Rob the other day, actually.
Dan, to America, Mav, to America, Dan, seriously, land of maggots. Sorry, Rob, no politics. Yes, Mav, keep the politics out of it. A self-replenishing supply. Randall Ellison, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you again. Hope you are keeping well, sir. Raymond, if I had a lot of money, I'd move up to G-scale. I would love a G-scale in the garden, Ray. Oh, Dan grows his own balls.
No, Craig, I've also said an order because somebody also gave me a certain tip when I showed them the hedging about 1 millimeter for moss.
Raymond Legs, make America G-scale again. I've been reading all about the riots in the UK, not good at all. I hope nowhere near all the trouble. Most of us, I don't think so.
Well, they're starting to die down now, aren't they? People aren't.
Yeah, they are starting
tending
to die
on.
down a bit, but I'm not aware of anybody that's had it close by to them. Although probably closest is Katie, isn't it? Craig, Rob, get in the garden tomorrow. Find a nice twig as your base and a few small ones stuck to the main, then seafoam to those. That is not a bad shout.
I said what these are for, bud. So
Yeah,
that's.
there's something a bit thicker.
I've got the thicker ones over there. This is purely trying it out. This is, let me get, because they're just there. I'm sticking to a chair on that wall.
Randall, figured I'd check in when I'm stopped.
Oh,
You nearly fell off there, didn't you?
shut up.
Randall, you made me lose. Where are we?
Oh,
I'd
guess
check
what,
in when I'm
guys?
stopped.
Can you see what's on there?
No, I can't.
Cobwebs.
Okay. When I'm stopped, I'm at work right now. Don't work too hard, mate. John Penny, one last joke. Why didn't the Invisible Man to go to the dance? Because he didn't have anybody to take.
But yeah, this is too.
Trevor, are you going to finish hitting me with that chair, please?
Oh, it's calmer.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh. So we got that one.
Trevor, I did consider double O in the garden, but back then too many brambles.
And that one is massive, obviously, guys, but that's going to be a thing to like our biggest, is it biggest oak or something we've got here? And what I like about the roots is I'm actually going to keep some of them to make it look like it's for roots coming out the ground like you get. So that one is also going to be.
Mav, I broke up with my girlfriend at the gym. We're just not working out.
That was awful.
What happened to the rude innuendos? They're better than the dad jokes.
You started it with dad jokes.
Moneybrook Junction, Mark and Lisa. I'm going to smack you in the face with this chair in a minute.
Whoa.
You are constantly hitting me.
Well, it doesn't help that your legs are out either side of the chair because you sat on it backwards.
Mark and Lisa, I hope you're both keeping well. I've missed one. I know. Oh, yeah, Dan said, I 3D print gauge one. It reduces cost down to wheels, motors and wires. Gauge one is on G-scale track. On its way to go for a garden railway.
No, that's not going to work.
Trevor Veal, I've seen N gauge been used in the garden. Craig, on those, spray brown all over the foliage. On those, then spray brown all over the foliage. JC, John, how you keeping, buddy? Good to see you in as well, as always.
So I know this is taking a while, guys, but I need to make sure things are drying before I move it again.
Oswestry Road as well. Good welcome in, buddy. Hope you are keeping well. It's good to see you back. Tom. Mav, it's after 9 p.m, isn't it? Yeah. Mav, we did say zilch on the swearing. I didn't say about swearing. I said innuendos.
Why? What did you put?
I'm not going to read it out. How many does a Catholic give? None. Yeah, Mav, don't forget the thing about the swearing, please. Northern Rails, have you not got any super glue activator? No, we've only just heard about this tonight, Craig.
Rub it in, Craig.
We have had
Jesus.
quite a few suggestions in the latest video about a super glue activator that we didn't even know existed.
Trust me, compared to the other day, I'm taking my time, but it's less frustrating than it was then.
Which is why we love, which is why when we say on the videos, hints, tips and tricks are welcome. So genuine constructive feedback is always welcome. Someone that comes outright and says something, that's obviously not welcome, but hints, tips and tricks, and quite a few people have said about this activator on the video. So yes, that is certainly something we're going to have to look into and purchase. I removed it immediately, Rob, because I forgot to change the spelling.
Oh, that's perfect. That's still a bit tacky, actually, to have that.
Craig, get to B&Q tomorrow, game changer. The only thing is, it's 30 odd miles away. Barnabas, you've not watched any of my live streams, Rob and Grace? Yeah, of course we have. We missed it. You using it then, obviously. Jason used it on his last 2 live streams. Are you
that's
guys
why,
forgetting
Jace.
something? We've been working when Jason's been doing his live streams.
And your last live stream on Thursday, I hyper-focused.
Jason always uses that. Obviously not today. Says no. We were actually working on his live streams.
Well, no, the last one we weren't, but I hyper-focused on the drawing.
Okay. I always use activator when doing kits. Yeah,
so what is it, like a spray?
I presume so, yeah. Someone drop a link in for it. No, someone send us a message with it, please, just so we don't forget it. JC, I'm good. Having a pint with Mike Stewpot. Say hi to me. Hello, Stewpot. Good to see you. Good to see you. No, good to have you listening in, I should say. Craig, sorry I've come in late. Don't say sorry, Craig. We're not about that.
Oh.
Craig.
So he's saying sorry after he's commented for ages. As if it matters.
Stephen B, hello, buddy. We've seen Greatest Mountains and her bush. What's next? Is that a good enough innuendo, Rob? Yes, but we can go one step further. We were actually on a video call with somebody. I'm not going to name names. And
wasn't Jason before anybody else
Jason,
wonders.
No, it wasn't Jason. Jason was absolutely gutted. We were on a video call with someone and Grace was wearing one of her summer dresses. And this person got to see the mountains and the peaks. Oswestry TND, the tree is looking good. Glue on one side, spray on the other. Okay. The activator is made from stuff called aromatic amine.
Yeah. Possibly because it is warmer today. It is actually setting pretty quick.
John A. Dawson, good evening, everyone from across the pond in Canada. Welcome in, John. I hope you're keeping well, buddy, and welcome into our side of the pond. Only because I've mentioned the activator and it's already been mentioned. No, that's absolutely fine, buddy. It's absolutely fine. Back, pop for a cub, and now got the daft dog watching. Link sent, Rob. Thank you very much, Jason. Jeff, good job. You nipped it in the bud. It was a very, very, very quick teaser, shall I say?
I wasn't wearing a dress. I was wearing a freaking grey top.
Oh, yes.
So I wasn't even wearing a dress.
No, you were wearing a grey top without the bra, weren't you? If I remember right.
Yep.
So, yes, sorry, Jace. You were in the leaderboard for seeing Grace in a towel and then seeing her almost topless. But that's been totally quashed by somebody else who has not seen her topless, but seen the top.
Top half of me.
Albeit very briefly. A teaser insinuates there's more better to come. Well, that's why they invented sexy underwear, wasn't it, Mo? So it's like teasing as to what's behind it. Dan, but also remember not to spray the activator in the same direction as to where the super glue bottle has been put, as it may get blocked up. Wonder where I saw that happen. No idea. Craig Northern Rails, the more you put on, the better it's looking, Grace. Good job, love.
Thanks, darling. Like I said, now I'm being a bit more patient with the glue and that. I seem to...
You were swearing.
I was getting absolutely peeved off.
But put it this way, guys. If you've watched the video, it's obviously in hyperlapse with music. You're lucky. Otherwise, it would have been full of bleeps.
Well, no, to be honest, Rob, if they listen to my voice on the speaking bit, they will hear just how annoyed I was getting, I think. I think it was quite clear how annoyed I was getting with it.
Damn. As the film Brassed Off once said, top half only. JC, how are the bush is growing? Oh, they have to be trimmed every now and again, John. You know, you've got to keep them tidy. No one likes an unkempt lawn, do they? Ken Ray, we talk about the mountains is like when you go to a fishing place and everyone say you should have been here yesterday. They were biting like crazy. Yes, that's a very good way of putting it, Ken. Actually, that is a very good way of putting it. Paul, I use ZipKicker CA accelerator. I think Jason sent us a link, but feel free to send another one if you want, Paul. Dan, it was Jason's stream on Thursday, Rob. Activator sprayed in the direction of where the glue pot was. Oh dear.
I was hyper-focusing.
No, he's saying the activator was sprayed in the direction of the glue pot, so the glue pot might have set.
Oh. See, I'm finding this is struggling to set after you use it, but I've got a pin. I'll wipe it when I've used it, and then I've got a pin.
Okay. Craig has said, I really do recommend you spray it brown all over before you add your foliage.
Have we got any brown without me setting up the airbrush?
One of those old tins.
Old tins?
Yeah, the old aerosols.
I was going to say, have we got any more in there?
Rob, after a tree, free homegrown static grass. Yeah, but the problem is it can smell of fish, can't it, Mo? You know, unless you keep your garden watered and well washed, it can start smelling of fish, can't it? Dan, Sturmat Cell Super Glue with activator. I've used it, it's pretty good, and it was about $4.99. I could always pop down tomorrow, because we do have to pop out to get a webcam.
Oh no, where have I just lost the bit that I chose, and this is the only problem. Oh, Rolex. That was a really nice one as well. Alpha. There we go.
Rubbed out, says Raymond. It's a silver bird, says Stephen B.
Well, that is something I was also thinking of with some of them, like the other one, because it's lighter.
What, spray it silver?
Oh no, it's already kind of gone silver. And if you look at this one,
it's green. It's got green on it.
Stop it for a minute.
Adam, an advisor I saw recently used the CA first and then the accelerator to keep it all away from your hands. But we can get this is going to sound really bad, isn't it? And it's going to sound really bad, but I'll say it anyway. And anybody can twist it how they please. We've got rubber gloves.
Why would you want to use rubber gloves with super glue?
Not gracious, Rob, and I'm not saying anything else about that. Brave, man, brave. Rob, grow your hair and dye it a different colour each month and build a stock of different coloured blocks. Could do.
That's a bit.
Could do.
No.
Could grow it green one month and brown the next. And if you grow a beard and dye that as well, it'll double production. See you all. Thanks, Grace and Rob. No worries, Maura. You take care, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us.
No night, darling. Play that too hard.
Matt was very diplomatic towards you then. That he wasn't talking about your bushes being trimmed.
Right.
Only because he knows you have to see you next year.
Well, don't forget, we know where he lives.
And we know where he lives.
Not that I threaten anyone, of
Sorry,
course
Lisa,
not.
I hope I didn't get you into trouble that night. Pardon? What have we missed? Mab's got Lisa into trouble? Climo, it goes over to 100 degrees centigrade as they react, so burns can be... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you have to be careful with that then, Adam.
Do you really
Maybe rubber gloves aren't a good idea.
I was going to say, even with super glue, rubber gloves aren't a good idea because it'll stick with rubber to you, at least with your fingers.
Mab, come and get me, come and get me if you dare, Rob. Not me, mate. Not me. Grace will.
I want to see if we can focus it a bit better because that's the only problem with things like this.
Can you change?
Oh, that actually works. No, that works.
We'll change the temperature on the light.
No. It's what's in the background.
Okay.
But look where I've added the green. You can see it now.
Okay.
So
just bring Grace to distract me. Now, Grace will be the one wearing your nether regions
Goonies.
as earrings, mate. And she'll be the one using the rusty scissors on you. Slowly. No, what was that? What was that thing? Those shears. Someone said about using those.
oh, the ones you use the kids with the different patterns in them, the zigzags, and yep, those are my weapon of choice. I'm thinking I need another one up here, guys. That's definitely full around here.
And then don't sniff the smoke sign. Jesus, this sounds really good, safe stuff, doesn't it?
I'm debating, do I just go with patience?
Oh, for God's sake, Grace.
Right.
WWS sell it. Well, it's out of stock at the moment. Small and dangling then, says Dan. Well, that's down to Mav. Mav, she said she was getting away with it till you called her Mark Paul. Bit awkward now. Craig, have you guys got Amazon Prime? Grace has. Mav, perfect. They're not used these days anyway. Surprised they haven't fell off already. Like they said, use it or lose it.
Actually, if I put that in there, that gives a little bit more. Right.
Yes, Andy, the well-ventilated area is always advised. Thankfully, it can be very well ventilated.
Put your teeth in.
Ventilated in here. Dan, no need to be awkward. Just claim Paul as the role-play name when the trains are run. It's in the name, Rob. So, oh crap! Yeah, of course it is. That makes sense.
Which?
Crap.
I don't know.
Not swearing, is it?
Depends what you see as swearing. Would you say that in front of like a patient?
Order now, it'll be there Monday. It's out of stock, Craig. It literally says on the website it's out of stock.
Unless I mean on Amazon. Oh.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
To be honest, I'm actually, with all the warnings that appears to be coming with it, I'm like, do I just, now that I've got the patience for it, I know obviously on lives it's not ideal. Let's get some glue on that.
Yeah, I've got it. £5.90. Dan, if you cut yourself and the cut is controllable, using super glue is the last resort to seal it up as a temperature measure. Yep. That's basically what they use for wounds anyway, Dan. Not on Amazon. No, I'm with you. Ian Mellon shooting off. Nice, Rob and Grace and everyone. Thank you for joining us, Ian. Climate. That's what I get rid of the cut and the berries have a side eye content and the pollen isn't best advised either for the weak limbed amongst us. Roger, different grades of CA, 5-second bond, 15-second, etc. Rog, can you send a link for that, please, buddy? If you don't mind. Alan Reynolds at Buckland Junction. Good evening, Al. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Good evening, all. That's a very elegant tree, Grace. Regards, Al.
Hi, Al, sweetheart.
True, Dan, but if you eat it off gases inside, Jesus. Dan, does that mean I can call Lisa another woman's name or a man's name and claim I'm role playing? Okay.
Don't want to get into that.
Nope. I'm staying the hell out of that one. Dan's come up saying a member for 11 months of more of fun, innuendo and banter.
Thank you,
Thank
Dan.
you very much, Dan. No, don't turn off. Mark, you know the rules. You'll never be allowed to get away with it.
Oh, yes, you beauty.
No, Mark, it does not. We talked to Willow Creek Industrial Spur. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. How's this sunny day been treating you? Hang on at Moneybrook Junction. Call Lisa a man's name. Where the flock are you role playing there? You guys need to put that into a private chat because this is looking so bad for all of you. It's funny though. True, Andy, but it's in using the way to reveal prints. Can't remember the science, but show amazing how many uses one product can do, just like WD-40 and its lost list of uses. The hell was that?
That was me pursing my lips.
That was you pursing your lips?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Dangerous.
Oh, yes.
Did that hurt?
Just a little bit.
All we can see is your hand, by the way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Moneybrook Junction's laughing his head off, but we're all dying to know what the heck they are all role-playing about. And is this something that they can share with the group, or is it something...
We've clearly missed something.
I was going to say, that have they all met on a certain website that we're fully aware of? And they might want to explain it, because everybody knows your thoughts on things, don't they? Anyway, that tree is going to look ace on your entry, says Craig.
Ah.
You're not allowed. No, he's already said. Craig has already said you're not allowed. Your name is on the list.
Well, you do it then.
No.
I said as RGJ, so don't you dare. I said us. I said royal we.
Scenery.
So don't go thinking you get out of it.
Andy, like most useful things, keep your nose away from them. Sunday morning here, says Willow Creek.
Easy as Sunday morning.
So that makes what? Australia, New Zealand way again? Is it Willow Creek? I can't remember. I do apologise.
Yeah, I'll sort the seafoam out properly once it's dried and attached. Or will I just do it now? I wonder what the hell that was.
Swore. You swore.
I said frickin'.
You did not.
That ain't a swear word.
You did not say
I said frickin'.
No, you did not.
I did. Stop. Don't. You just caught in my dress. You ran this dress and I would kill you how old it is. And there's him that people think you tell me what to wear. You ruin my dress, you tell me what to wear, you die.
Did something amazing today. Blocked Elon Musk on Twitter and X today. Just sick of tired of seeing his tweets and posts. Craig says, come on, no bickering. Dan, it started with Matt calling Mark Paul, so I suggested that Paul can be Mark's role-playing name when the layout in its operation, then Mark has to be called Lisa, another woman's name, or another man's name. Okay.
Yeah, we've definitely missed.
Rob, it could be a menage a trois. It certainly could be. It could well be easily. We wouldn't say anything against it because we've been there, haven't we, Grace?
What? We've been where? We've been where?
Menage a trois.
No, I have no idea. I'm too young, obviously, for that reference.
3,
Okay. Just a little bit.
Rob, if you say... okay.
I've got that in my head.
Rob, if you say, Alexa, lights off Knockers Lane. Which actually ended up turning our lights off.
How on earth?
Because it just heard the word lights off, didn't it?
Yeah.
We actually ended up turning our lights off in the shed, just. Alexa, turn on the desk light.
This is when you find he's done something.
Alexa, turn the desk light to 20%. Craig, fight! Willow Creek's New Zealand. Maybrook Junction. You what now? Yeah. Twice?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, twice.
Once.
We're not ashamed of it.
Twice.
A lady has joined us.
Two different.
Two different ladies joined us. Great, right, guys. I am off. Looking forward to seeing it finished. Night, guys. Night. Stay safe all. Night, Craig. You take care, buddy. Ken.
Night, Craig, darling. That was a bit delayed there, wasn't it? Yeah. Didn't that
Rob, you just switched the Knockers Lane lights off. Save me doing it. You lazy git, Rog.
But I like his style.
Andy, that'll be a 70, 69 with one watching. No. There was nobody watching, Andy. My Alexa keeps asking me if it meant the porch light. Well, you keep mentioning the lights. Well, I could say something, but I'm worried about what this one will do. Can you legend? Dan, at least in both versions of Total Recall, there was a 3-boob lady. If they made that model, I wonder how many would start making a steampunk layout just for it to fit. Now you said that, Dan, I'm going to look for some. I am genuinely going to look for that on... I'm going to try Thingiverse to start with.
It's like playing a game of Operation, this, when you move it.
Oh, boring. Didn't come up with any results. Yes, I was trying to find an STL for a 3-boobed lady.
Epiphany. No, she's big boob lady, isn't she?
Oh, no way. No way. You can't be serious.
What? Why so serious?
I found it. Yes, there is an STL file.
And I have a real life bug on my tree. Okay.
So yes, Dan, there is one on Thingiverse. Simon, whose bright idea was that to switch off your
Have you seen this?
Switch your own lights?
Rob.
What?
It landed on my finger.
Oh, bloody hell. Don't kill it.
No. I'm trying to be careful not to.
Jeff's turned the mic off on his Alexa.
He doesn't want to go anywhere.
Andy's got a 3-way on his layout. Point, sorry. Dan, game of operations. This is where Rob does the fake electric buzz on the Grace's sides on the next small branch being stuck.
It is literally to get these to...
Simon trained. I am serious and don't call me Shirley. Mab, RGJ Grace. The tree keeps looking better and better. It just goes to show how good you are at making little things stand up.
I don't actually have much practice. It's usually bigger things.
Yeah, it's not little things that she has practice with standing up. It's big things, mate. And she said that, not me.
This little moth wants to be famous, clearly.
Well, where is he now?
He's still on my finger.
Which finger?
The one on the other side.
Oh, I got you. I like to watch, but only from a computer screen. Are you one of these guys like that? Are you? When I die, someone please delete my browser history. Oh yeah, Alan, are you off out on your travels again at the moment? Did I catch that right? Mab, little things do look massive to little people. Are you going to write all this down for crew next year?
Why do I need to write it down?
Okay.
Oh, where's that catching?
Dan, here's one for you. If the 3-boob woman was real and you fell towards her like an idiot, would you feel a right boob? And would the centre one be a big bit boob and they identify as the left or right?
Oh, you left me. Oh, I finally went off my finger. Hopefully get him outside.
It's a moth, isn't it? It's a small moth.
What, you got a little friend? Yeah, now he's flying. I don't know where he's gone just. Oh no, he's flying around back on my finger. You know what that makes me think of? A little cockroach on Wally. Because he's got, look, he's got the big little sticky things.
He's got the big little sticky things. A bit closer to the camera. That's too close. No, it's totally out of focus, Grace.
Aww.
Oh, there you go.
He's got like the 2 sticky things, like in Wally.
Mab says he's looking forward to crew next year more and more.
Little things play simple. Shall I let him out? Because otherwise he's...
I would. It's a bit kinder, isn't it? He's attracted to the light, that's what.
I'm not going to kill him, like.
No, he's attracted to the light, isn't he?
Come here, baby. Now he's left me.
Just leave him for now. Dan, are you sure, Mab? I'll be on the DCC pannier tank. Look out again. Alan, yeah, touring after the schools go back, starting with Spa Valley Railway. Excellent. Well, just remember, if you do the big tour again, you've got our number now. Let's not miss each other this time. We're still gutted. It was so close.
And the fact that he had actually emailed us.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing.
Dan, should have kept Rob's wallet as a secondary source of funds, man.
Alpha. Rolex.
A mini bot on your finger, says Trevor.
It was cute.
It was. Oh, he's over here now. And he's landed on the laptop. I think he's got an injured wing, you know?
Oh, yeah?
No, he's got an injured leg.
He's got an injured antenna as well.
He's definitely got an injured leg because he's limping on it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's resting here on the laptop.
Oh.
Check out the Churn Valley Railway too.
Because I was distracted by my kind of stuff this up.
Are you going to have a go at spraying it brown?
Not finished yet.
I didn't say you were. I asked you a question.
I can do if we know where the spray is.
Well, where's that plastic tub that had all the sprays in?
Under.
Under what?
Here.
The boardwalk?
No, under here.
The patio?
Don't for a second, Rob. Sorry, I got serious there. But it's because
in North Wales, check out the Llangollen Railway. Public not allowed in the shed, no more. But sure, I can see about a visit and tour behind the scenes.
How did I
had a friend who is lifetime free tickets because the family have got connections to that railway. Oh, Ken Ray shooting. Oh, good night, everyone. Dinner time here. Tree looks fantastic.
Oh, no.
Thank you very much for joining us, Ken. You look after yourself, buddy. See you again, hopefully.
The night, Ken.
And Gary's out shooting up as well.
And the night, Gary.
Take care, everyone, says Ken. Yeah, take care of yourself too, buddy.
Stop playing with it. Up.
Oh, and that's the other point. Obviously, we wouldn't have shown the other. Might have missed the other day. We did have a. I don't know if this lovely lady's in, but we have a new member, Sandra Peloquin. Peloquin. I hope I pronounced that right. Anywho.
Oh, you.
Mav. Anywho, time for me to part this scene of debauchery. Just let me know where and when, and I'll wear the fishnet bodysuit for you. Okay. Mav's now shooting off, and he's going to drive up to Mark and Lisa's. And Flymo's done a fantastic job, as well as everyone sharing links tonight. Yeah, that's a point, guys. Don't forget to share some links. Feel free to, you know, it's always been a thing. If there's suitable channels out there that are up to date or what have you, then feel free to share them.
Oh, you.
And for those that you are watching that aren't moderators, then our moderators will check out the channels and share them. Andy, I wonder if I can identify it as a golem.
You did actually get a really good impression earlier, I've got to say.
Is that Gollum from
Yes.
Lord of the Rings, or is it a Gollum from Terry Pratchett?
No, it was Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm just trying to sound educated here. Because the Gollums in Terry Pratchett's Post Office one are workers, aren't they?
Yeah, and I sounded a bit like Shmeen there.
And Simon's shared the train set shop. Show that one. Night Mav, sorry, was looking at Lisa's mountains. Yeah,
Who said that?
Mark. Mark
Not
was
Stunover.
No, Mark Moneybrook.
Oh.
He was looking at Lisa's mountains.
No.
Don't do that then.
Hell no. Where are they?
Dan, new video of my channel yesterday is basically a surprise and some future Thomas models of the brochure that Leon came out with the main brochure. Raymond Legs, I shot off last night.
Huh?
Spiegel. Yeah.
Yeah, Andy did do a really good impression, to be fair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I literally, when he did it, I actually laughed to myself. I was like, that's actually really good.
Better than mine, probably.
If you'd heard it.
No. Mine's pretty good, but
That
his was spot on, was it? Timber went to Making Tracks 4 this weekend. Video on my channel. We will take a look, or remind me to take a look, Timber. You know what my bloody memory's like.
Maybe I should do this green future. It's actually really bringing it out, isn't it?
Mark, where is this going tonight? Well, you started it, Mark. You started it when you're talking about role-playing with Mav. Right, can you read the comments while I go to the tablets now?
Yeah. He's still resting on there. Bless him.
Alexa, turn on the kitchen.
You heard me do Mrs. Doubtfire, but here's a question. If I do Mrs. Doubtfire, am I impersonating the character or Robin Williams? At the time, you're impersonating the Mrs. Doubtfire because Robin Williams is playing the character of Mrs. Doubtfire. Still need to do my Making Tracks video. Just been busy this week. Everyone shoots off late at night. With you, Raymond. No, Mav did. Lord of Threesomes, perhaps. Who's that, Andy? Is that Moneybrook? Because where it seems to be going, it's usually us, but after tonight, I don't know. Timber Surf, I'm going to see that. On the 17th, looking forward to it. Stephen B, very good evening. Did I send you the latest photos, Stephen? I didn't get any drawing done today. I had planned to, but I didn't because I kind of got doing me under the layout and everything ready for Rob to have space to do all his wiring. But I'm now questioning, just because of how the shift went yesterday, if I'm sure I did send it to you. But I'm now questioning myself. But it's funny because Rob was editing the video and he always goes through it with me before he uploads it. And I was looking back at where we are on YouTube compared to now. And I was like, Jesus, it's so far behind, isn't it? You obviously know exactly where it's at the moment. But it's funny when I look at the videos compared to what's to come. I'm actually quite looking forward because at the moment it's a lot of the same things. So it's hopefully it's going to come on. I know I'm not doing as much tonight, guys, but it's just for patience and that. You know, we show you the good and the bad, what goes into it. Having a chat. Anyone here tried the tequila black? It's amazing stuff. Did I read last night that it's like coffee, Jace? Did I read that right? And I need another bit of seafoam because I've already used all of that one. May as well look at it while we're talking. Yes. Yeah, I might get some for Rob to try, but I don't know with tequila. I hear bad stories about tequila. And you had a interesting night, didn't you, Jace? Thanks to your missus updates. But if you had a good night, that's all that matters. With all you've had going on lately, I think you deserve to let your hair down. But she leaves you up. And you get up to mischief.
Huh?
No, he's mentioning the tequila black.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah.
That does sound nice.
Oh, damn it. It came off separate. Oh, well.
That does sound incredibly nice.
Now you're back. I'm just going to nip to...
London?
Yes. I've got some more there ready to do and size up after.
Where are we?
So, I'll stick with wild turkey. Wild turkey? Hi, Jason. Are you warm? Real? Yes. I noticed that about you, Al.
Climo, you need one of those airplane neck pillows. But Alan, yeah, we know Alan and his warm real ale.
Yeah, he gets two for one.
Simon can see Jason drunk running down the streets yelling, "I love DB Schenker." Well, we all know that Jason loves DB Schenker. Jason is like Austin Powers. He's an international man of mystery, or he likes to think people to think he is, but we all know he loves DB Schenker. He has a secret collection of Schenkers. The truth of the matter, isn't it, Jason, is you've got an entire shelf dedicated to DB Schenkers. We know you have. Look, when we bought that one from Witness, Jason, you fell in love with it. Roger, time for Ovaltine. Any chili in it, Roger? And if we get it right, if you go on to We should be back, guys. Should be back. Adam, they used to call me Drambuie too. Roger, no chili in my Ovaltine. Not that cuckoo yet. King Julian, hi Rob and Grace. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're keeping well. Just someone verify that we've got sound as well, please. Cheers. Thank you very much, Adam. Barnabas Junction, pull the plug after we've been saying you love DB Schenker. Just kidding. You're back. Hopefully in the next 7 days, this issue is going to be totally sorted out. Adam, it's running in my head already, Raymond. Love that sex solo. Over Multeen. Yeah, Rob, you're back. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. It's the app on the phone. It crashed. But like I say, hopefully in the next sort of week, we should be sorting that issue out permanently. Raymond, if Jason would model German trains, he'd have nothing but DB Schenker. We know he loves it, and Peggy knows he loves it. DB Cargo, says Raymond. You don't expect us to let you in, do you? Let you in. I mean, you don't expect us to let you up, do you, Jace? Let's put it back up where it was, roughly. But I think the reason Jason loved my DB Schenker is because it was a Coca-Cola one. Was it a Coca-Cola one? Oh no, the Schenker was the oh bloody hell, what was it? Oh, the NHS one, I think it was. R.I.P. R.I.P. to what? Who's resting in pieces? If you wouldn't mind explaining that one, right? Because I'm not quite sure what you're on about. I've misunderstood something. Actually, while Grace is away, I might as well. There we go. Excuse me eating. I've got to eat my tablets. Caboose 1973. Video turned pink. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this background. It came in with StreamYard tonight. I'm looking at it myself, the same as you are, and it's really rather weird. But yes, Caboose 1973, Channel 1. Welcome in, buddy. Back to Norman, back to normal. Dad loved German locomotives. Jason loves German locomotives too, don't you, Jason? You do. Admit it to the group therapy, Jason. Now, come on. Group therapy. We're all sitting there in a circle at the bar, rather weirdly. Group therapy. Admit your love affair with DB Schenker. You'll feel better for admitting it, Jason. Trust me. Yeah, crushed.
Oh. That's the first problem, isn't it? Is admitting it.
And your mate's in.
I like to move it.
Old joke, remember? It's annoying.
I'm going to slap you in a minute.
Oh, I'm not saying. I didn't say it was. Someone else did.
I'm going to slap you.
I don't care. Just let's bear in mind if King Julian happens to be near any state patrol officers about what we say.
How's your money laundering going?
Yeah. Won't forget that night.
That's awesome.
Roger made a new chili sauce, Thunderpants 6. Anyone wants some, message me. It's very tasty with mangoes and pineapple.
Oh.
Plus Dorset, Naga and Carolina Reapers and Trinidad Scorpio chilies. Right, I'm going to put you back on the tree. Because no one wants to look at my opening mug. Caboose 1973 says, great looking tree.
Oh, hi, Caboose. How are you doing?
Raymond, I like the BR 184410 and BR 221 locos. King Julian, my love has always been American and British locomotive. Now, I love the American and Canadian locos. I really do. Maybe that's what we should do for Engage.
American.
Yeah.
Can we get this layout done, then the next version, doing it properly, and then Engage, please?
Engage American.
I'm not even there yet. Jesus.
Simon, have seen a German steam loco once in Stuttgart while touring Germany back in 2016. Nice.
I love that picture Alan took with the American livery.
Well, what's the next commission after this one, Grace?
I don't even go there. Let me finish this first.
Grace has got another commission locked in.
Yeah, Stephen, I actually forgot to message you about that. So technically, I've kind of got one, two, three.
Three?
Yes.
How you got three?
No, I'm not going to go into it on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Sorry. After this one, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Jesus. I know of two.
You do know the third, you've just forgotten.
I never forget.
As soon as I tell you, you'd go, right next to the camera.
Where are you coming with this one? Oh, yes. Yes.
See?
Yes. King Julian, you know Germany has a working steam turbine locomotive still running and working on a regular basis. It's a beauty.
Although actually, it's a hard one. So I've been asked for some, but it's in colour, which is a bit different. So it's a hard one.
It's a hard one, even if the weather's going cold. Willow Creek, just doing some more scenery on the layout. Will be up on my channel soon. Someone want to jump on to, if they haven't already, sharing Willow Creek's? I can't remember. I think Limo's already shared it. I'm not sure. But if someone hasn't, then feel free to share Willow Creek's page, please. And that's the other thing as well. When the mods are sharing these channels, obviously we're not telling people to, but it would be great if everyone can jump over to those channels and just hit the subscribe and notification buttons. It would be fantastic. Because that's how we got there, basically. Jason started it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Jason started it by giving us a shout out at 414 subscribers. And as we now approach 4,500, I think it is only fair to pay that forwards. Thank you very much, Simon Trains. I'm not sure if Limo had already done it, but thank you as well. But yeah, anybody that is new in or they're just lurking or anything like that, especially the lurkers, why don't you jump in, say hello to everybody, and if you've got a current train related channel, you may well get a shout out if you need one to get your numbers up, get your viewers up. Captain Static's in the house. Good evening, Rob and Grace. Mark, how you keeping, buddy? And Simon's saluting Mark. Adam, yes, especially after the great reset on Thursday night, we became YouTube GB. but I never had too much of a good thing. Yeah, that was a major blip, wasn't it? I didn't see that thing about YouTube GP, but I do understand there was some major issues with subscriptions and memberships.
Yeah, but saying that, we got an email just yesterday to say, oh, you can now activate memberships. And it's kind of like, well, we've had members for a while. So I think there is definitely a few issues going on at YouTube at the minute. Because for us to get that email, because I initially thought, oh, was it my Prescott portraits? And then I was like, well, it can't be.
Timber, so the adage goes, however many trees you think you need, when you place them on the layout, you discover you need 10 times more. So at this rate, Grace will complete the forest in 2034. Well, Timber, slow and steady with it. That's us, though, isn't it? We're in no rush. I do get what you mean, though. I think we should start doing that, you know.
What?
What Jason did.
Showcase lives.
No, on every live, we pick 3 channels out. Even just a couple of channels and give them a shout out. Jesus, how many layers? That's just printing the wrap.
Straight from there.
You can have too many trees, lol, and too much. Oh yes, you can definitely have too much bush, Raymond. You don't want to be going in with a hedge cutter first, do you, mate?
Can you help me out for a second and get that wiped, please? I've had to do it this way because of where it's going.
It's the top of the thing, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the lid back on, please.
Mark, not long got back from Hastings, Rob. Trying to entertain Jess while watching yourselves. Timber, it is a painstaking process, but the result is well worth it. Grace is doing great if the patience holds out. Like I said, Timber, when she first started this on the video, it's genuinely lucky that it was a hyperlapse because the language was awful. Stephen B, and not enough passages. You're being greedy. You've got a choice of 3, Stephen. Raymond legs lap my up. Sorry, my mind went. Why are you apologising, King Julian? You're apologising on our live for being in the gutter. So that's where the chat belongs.
So that just needed a little bit more there. It was very thin.
I think that's quite possibly why we don't have so many people on our live streams, you know, because they get offended by the chat.
Oh, you didn't put the lid on. That's what I was saying.
No, you asked me to wipe it.
Yeah, and then put the lid on.
No, you never mentioned it.
I did say put the lid on. I said
Timber, I would have put the leaves on first before gluing the branches.
This is something I have said about doing before, Timber. I'm not sure though, just because how much I'm going to waste. But for the next, so what I'm trying basically is different ways with each tree at the moment while I'm learning. I have said about maybe doing it and then adding it on, but I do a lot of attaching it by putting each one to see which fits best. But also I am going to try one with knock leaves as well to see how that goes, because I've obviously used the scatter, but I do want to try one with knock leaves as well. That looks a lot better now. I've had a little bit more there actually.
King Julian, mental pictures, buddy. Lackman. And mental pictures aren't a bad thing. I don't give a monkeys. I have got a very good mind for creating mental pictures, and some of mine are triple X rated. Adam, I've lost membership years on a few channels. Although I'm still a member of the channels, not all was zeroed. Thank you, Jason. Miftazo is the first member on a couple of channels.
Oh no.
That's so wrong, isn't it?
Hopefully it's something to figure out and reset.
Timber, it is very delicate, so adding the flock later will be hard to get off the inside without breaking bits off. Dan, the tree on the tub, was that cut by the same ones who did the famous tree? No, it's just felled over. It's just fallen over.
go in there.
Now we have a fly on the 3D printer.
It's because it's warm.
Well, that's a stupid place to sit. Now the fly is sat on one of the belts going backwards and forwards. Felled over with a talk of alcohol. Oh, timber. Dead sagebrush makes a great arbour.
Great what?
Arbour. A-R-B-O-U-R. Simon. Bit too much information on his part, but apparently he's just stroking pussy. Cat at the moment. The question is, Simon, is the pussy purring? Are you rubbing the right bit? Dan, the belt on the printer is Alton Towers for the ply. It was literally the only thing, Dan, he actually started riding it really close to the rear motor, so he nearly ended up becoming part of the motor.
Oh, we saw a poor bee yesterday, didn't we? Caught, literally gone into a headlight, the plastic bit, wasn't it? In half, bless it.
Seriously, it is a pussycat. Most of them are, aren't they, Simon? They've got to be stroked just right, otherwise you can't get there. Tree equals arbour. Sage makes tree armatures.
Ah, sorry.
Stephen B. Stephen B. They must have had a lot of wind in that part of the room. The tree bites the dust. No, there is a lot of wind in this room tonight. Most of it coming from me.
Although I'm blowing as well on the glue, aren't I?
Not what I meant, Chris. Not what I meant.
I know. So I think that's the difference as well on this one, because this one was purely seafoam. There isn't as much foliage to it. However, like I said, I've been looking at a lot of the landscapes lately, and there are some trees that you can see all the additional vines, I was going to say then, all the additional trunk and things like that. So I'm keeping that because I think that will work, and it just shows that not every tree is perfect, varying on what's gone wrong with it. So, but this one I'm going to look at doing as a very full tree. So that's why I am going back into ones that I've already created and adding more. So.
Well, there has been some funny squeaks when Grace moves. Raymond, a lot of stroking in this chat. Not wrong with a bit of stroking, mate. Doesn't send you blind or put hairs on the pond. Adam, I miss my kitties. Do not plant hosta if you love your cats. Highly poisonous to cats. There's people keep chickens around here. So between hosta and slug pellets. Oh, Jesus. Not good. A lot more stroking than usual, possibly, Raymond. Timber, Grace's new handle, an arborist, or less commonly arboriculturalist, is a professional in the patience of arboriculture, which is the cultivation, management and study of individual trees. Moneybrook, I'm sat watching you surrounded by pussy, Rob. The arm of this chair, the sofa and up on the wall. That's never a bad thing, Mark. Never a bad thing being surrounded by pussy. I've been there and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Twice. Damn. Timber! Tree in the background's gone again, is it? Yeah. In super slow mode. An arboretum is a botanical collection composed exclusively of trees and shrubs and a variety of species.
Yeah, I need to find a way to. That's not a flat.
I was going to say, just lay it flat so it doesn't fall any further.
Oh, bugger.
Sorry, that sounds more self-pity when read out, Rob. Don't apologise, mate. Don't apologise at all. Totally get what you mean, mate.
Yeah, like I said, I know it's not in a sense doing much tonight, but I suppose you guys get to see the process of what goes into it. And it looks a lot more progress than painting a figure.
Flymo and Adam, Flymo and Simon are on top of sharing links tonight. There goes.
Thank you, guys.
That is much appreciated.
My only problem when we join others live is I'm usually on my phone.
Stephen B, I lost my dog recently. Yes, I remember you saying, Stephen. Gutted for you, mate. Absolutely gutted. Simon Trent, hate using the phone for live streams as you can't use the app to highlight someone's name, like at RGJ Trade. Yeah, it is a bit annoying, that, Simon, to be fair. Dan, seafoam is a lot easier than twisted wire tree making, but too thin. Twisted trees are needed at times to thicken out a woodland scene. Yeah, very true. Well, variety is the best way for it, isn't it, Dan? Because you will get thick and thin trees.
There's not enough on that.
Get over how resource hungry StreamYard is. Trying to open something and it just won't open. You can, Sam, as long as you write out the full name exactly as it's written. Used to do it as my Samsung, but Pixel 8 Pro won't.
Won't do it on iPhone either.
I'm going to try it now, just for giggles. I was good doing that, to be fair, wasn't I? Nope, that didn't work. So that didn't work on iPhone. Unless I typed it in wrong. No, it didn't work. I mean, apart from the capital S. No, that didn't work at all.
Oh, that one came off. I'll have to glue that a bit more.
That didn't work anyway. See the tag there, name highlighted at my end. Oh, okay. Didn't highlight this side. I'll take your word for that, Dan. Excuse the lack of other participation. Head full of cotton wool tonight, cleaning track and wheels. Last night, so I have an IPA hangover. The doors were open. I love the smell of IPA. Probably a bit too much. Sent pick on Messenger for you, Rob. No worries, done. Timber, making twisted wire tree armatures is my Achilles heel. Tried many times and failed miserably. Mark's asking what glue you're using, Grace.
Just glue from Sturmat. Just a super basic.
Just a cheap super glue.
Yep. So like I said, we didn't know about activator.
Yes, Simon, it highlighted this side.
But I think the warmth tonight is helping, or just I've got more patience than I did the other day. Yeah, I think partly it was the pressure on myself because it was doing it for video. Rob needed it to edit. That is the only thing sometimes when you're recording.
Okay, Dan sent a screenshot and he did highlight it. It's a bit of a pain to type it, though. I mean, yeah, Simon, as you said, it's a bit of a pain. Again, something YouTube could easily fix, I imagine. Mark and Lisa, we are guys, got to be up for work. Been fun and enjoyable chat tonight. Catch you all next time. No worries, Mark and Lisa. You take care of yourselves. Nice chatting with you, and thanks for dropping in. The only problem with these printers is it's kind of hypnotic watching the head go backwards and forwards.
So I will need to. So glad that bit wasn't just glued.
When I was a site mat labourer, any wire offcuts I grabbed and made trees over my brakes. Made 30 trees when our Valley officer quarters were renovated 20 years ago. God, I remember that being done. Mark, okay, I wondered if it was a super glue of some sort, I wasn't sure.
So, sorry, it's this.
It is literally Sturmat cheap special.
Oh yeah, set time range 10 to 30 seconds.
Plimo, to add more video yet too, Stephen, it's getting the editing done. That's all I seem to do at the moment is editing, isn't it?
Mm. You chose to do my
between yours and mine.
Yours and
ours, sorry. I do apologise.
You really want to start a channel though? That's the issue.
That's the problem, innit? If I start a channel, guess who's doing the social media side of it?
I can do my own. Although, to be fair, I don't seem to be posting other than YouTube at the moment. I need to sort that out this week.
I'm surprised. Is Tim in tonight? I can't remember.
I think he was. I don't know if he's still here.
Surprised he hasn't been trying to re-persuade me to go onto a Cura scale again. I still haven't had a bloody look for it, actually. Dan, it was fun in Valley. An officer there recognised me from cadets. My boss was an evil barstool and did so in front of said officer. Was taken on a tour and lunch in the officer's mess. And 10 years before that, you'd have bumped into my mum. Stephen B, my channel was a mistake. It was supposed to be for my eyes only. I must have made a mistake. Timber's shooting off. Good night, Timber. Thank you very much for your suggestion tonight, buddy. Really helpful. And on the channel too.
You never know. Just like others that come and visit and get little goodies. If you come and visit, could end up with a tree or a sheep or a rock.
Oh, Timber.
Yeah.
A lovingly created tree.
And decent coffee. I just need to add one more to there, but it's finding the right one.
Oh, I'm fighting consciousness.
What time are we on?
11:15.
Oh, do you want to end it at 11 then?
I'll check in the morning and see if Grace has finished the tree.
Probably not.
Chris, not a happy bunny at the moment. My two Hal derails everywhere because of silly Buckeye coupling, and it's ridiculously like dummy car. Now I have to go through the nightmare of getting the body off to add weight. Oh, Jesus. That ain't bleeding good.
No.
Can you not add it just underneath anywhere at all, Chris? Because that's someone suggested that to me. I know you might have issues clearance-wise, especially through points. But if you've got somewhere that you could maybe add it underneath. Dan, for the rest of the time there, we were rebelling. My boss stopped being a barstool for fear of being kicked off the job by the contractor and the RAF. Timber, happy to pop over whenever you have time free. Kettle's always on, bud.
I was going to say.
Saturdays and Tuesdays, day-wise, not an issue.
Unless you want to take part in my lives.
Yeah, Tuesday evening. Come over on a Tuesday or Saturday evening and appear live on one of our live streams, unedited.
This time by choice.
I mean, let's face it, your face has now been seen more times than Prince Charles is on a note. Can't hear, gone to bed, says Timber.
I thought so. Oh, I just had that in the right position. That's not right.
Newland Railway, hi guys. Hello, mate. How are you keeping? Thank you for joining us. That's what I need to double check as well.
Wow.
Ooh. Roger sent that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Seafoam.
Jeez.
Excuse me. Raymond likes Chris, that's why I hate fussy coupling systems. And Cuzzy! Hello, buddy! Chris, can't add external weight unless I cut the detailing off, which I might do, but I'm never happy doing. The body has 6 lugs you have to remove, need 3 hands. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Timber needs to join a Saturday live, and both Grace and Timber can have a model off to see who finishes first.
Timber.
Well, we know who will finish first. Mind you saying that, Grace, finishing first isn't always a good thing, is it?
Right.
Mark, yeah, it was a good day out. There was a carnival at 5 p.m. We got back to home at about 9:30ish. Sorry for yawning.
Like I said, we call it at 11.
No, it's okay. We've only had a couple of people only just join us, Grace. It's just some of us have only had 5.5 hours sleep.
Why?
Because they were awake early. And some of us had to lie in. Mind you saying that, I suppose I don't need to work on my beauty sleep as much as you do.
Nope.
Grand Mark, taking the train makes things easier and more relaxed, so I found a nice one. I don't mind taking the train every now and again. I prefer driving.
I like driving.
Those clips are warm.
All simple as, don't touch them.
Well, they're only what is that? 65 degrees. Dan, oh, did the other tagged and comment winner of the draw get in touch? Just thought I'd ask. I haven't seen a vid and update. Yes, they have. We did explain in the video that the other winner, they are going through some things themselves at the moment. So normally we give it a week, but we've left it deliberately longer, and they are in the process of sorting something out. But yes, they have been in touch, so it's all sorted. Well, the producers have started, so I'll carry on now. The only problem, as soon as you start yawning, it's even be a good idea so they can branch out.
Yeah, that'll work. I'll just cut that end off. No.
Okay, fair enough. Missed that in the bed. The joys of kids on holiday. Yeah, it was literally. They've been a long time supporter of ours right from the start, and obviously, like many of you, we get to know quite well, and they feel that they can share things with us. And like I say, they're going through a bit of a battle at the moment, so this will wait until they're ready. Adam, it's a great idea if you have that spatial awareness. I've had a few drivers that aren't so good with that. They think they can drive. I must have bought the licenses. Oh, yes, Adam.
Driving's got worse since COVID.
Like when you're driving 3.5 to 4.5 tons of ambulance and you get brake checked by a car in front of you. And you're not that close to it, thankfully. Mark, yeah, it was nice to have a break from driving, Adam. Plus, I hadn't ridden on the Marshall line before either, so that was something new in that respect as well. Yeah, my famous line is, where'd you get your license from? A lucky dip. Either that or they had someone sitting on the test, to be perfectly honest. Very, very questionable standards for driving. And it's like a lot of police officers will say the most common cause of accidents is a lack of talent. Stephen B, the Timberverse Grace could be a park there. The timber supplies the benches and light Grace supplies the grass and paints. Adam, you think that's the thing? Keep your distance and be ready to react. Some of these actually do it out of spite, Adam, to be honest. And stopping yes, okay, it's not like driving a truck or anything like that. But stopping 3.5 to 4.5 tons of ambulance doesn't happen quickly. Chris, there's more than a few drivers pay others to take their tests. Oh, I guarantee it, mate. Dan, I scream at people driving, ask which Kellogg's here is the license in the back off. Yep. Paul, when is Grace taking a driving test? She's going with a professional instructor first, Paul. Obviously, there's only so much you can learn off me.
And things have changed since you've done your test. It's
actual drivers, though.
Yeah, but I mean certain things as well you have to do or can't do, isn't there?
Yeah. So she'll be getting professional driving tuition off a friend.
And I won't be as worried probably in that car compared to.
Yeah, I was going to say it's also a slightly less powerful, slightly smaller car.
It's not that. I put pressure on myself as well because
King Julian, sorry I had a phone call come in. So what did I miss? Not a lot, apart from Grace dropping bits of trees.
No, it's not that. I just put the glue out and it's come out massively. Not what I wanted.
Some lot of videos, American truckers being brake checked. I've had it myself driving bus and deckers almost weekly. Had people brake check on me and other bus drivers. No disrespect, but people brake checking trucks and cars and buses is one thing, but the mentality of brake checking an ambulance. Alan, driving is an art. From moped to a 44 tonner, that's me. And that's another thing, Alan. I am a firm believer that no one should be allowed to drive a car until they've spent 2 years on a motorbike. Adam, you got to uncurl your fingers today then, Mark. My dad used to have me do his hands for him after a long week, and I have the same constant clenched hands. Driving's also a privilege as well as an art. Damn, Tammy has a driving test booked for December, so Grace, a challenge away from YouTube passed before Tam.
Nope. I ain't setting myself a date.
Nope.
Because it depends on everything that's going on and if I'm ready. And also if I could even get a test. You've got to wait ages.
Yeah. You'll get it right in a minute, King Julian.
Why? What's he said?
He's trying to tag down. Just wondering if that nozzle could do with a clean up. Yeah, now I've got the kit and I do it regularly. I still want to change it to a 0.2 as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just...
No, it's okay. Zantec. Hey, guys. Hey, Zantec. Welcome in. Do you recognise Zantec?
2 seconds and I'll look at the name, and sometimes it's the picture.
XANTEC.
Yeah, but sometimes people change their names as well when it's...
Simon Trains. Told a lie earlier. Didn't see that German steam ring loco in Stuttgart. Saw it in Leipzig. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, welcome in, Zantec. I'm not sure if you're new or not, but welcome in anyway, buddy. I wonder what that was doing then. Adam, yeah, I can get that mentality, Rob, and yes, I thought that for years. Starting a moped motorbike and learn to drive defensively with consideration for others. You learn to use your mirrors. Yeah, exactly, mate. And obviously you're being more aware of motorcyclists on the road. And that's not me saying the motorcyclists are totally innocent in these crashes.
Oh, I'm going dirty now. No, I don't recognise.
I know there's some motorcyclists, I'm not going to go numbers or anything like that, but there are motorcyclists out there that ride so dangerously they are at risk of causing crashes. But having done both myself, and I was riding a motorbike long before I could drive a car, it's bloody scary. It really is. Yeah. Is Hot Dog doing a live tomorrow?
No.
No, he's off out to the beach tomorrow, did I see? No, he's not doing a live tomorrow, Dan. Zantec, nice little tree there.
Oh, where'd I put my pen?
Hot Dog isn't training tomorrow, that's why he's training tonight instead. And Julian, Dan, I've had that happen a lot. Young drivers don't understand the braking distance of a semi that £80,000 or more. Sad these young people look at it as a paycheck. Yeah. And the thing is, King Julian, what they don't realise is the damage that these semis can do, and the fact that the truck driver has to live with it afterwards. I used to ride a motorbike. Other bikers kicked off at me for not filtering when traffic built up. I always used to filter right from the get-go. Yep, to the coast, said Andy. Andy's off to the beach tomorrow. Andy's doing sandcastles.
Going to the beach, what do you want to say?
We are going to the beach. We are on
The beach.
BMG, yeah. Alan, I grew up on a farm and driving tractor and trailer for 15 years old. Let the young get experience from an early age. Stop the nanny state. Very true. Very true. Thanks, Simon. Rob, off to the beach to collect new scenic materials. Ooh, that's some weird patterns.
Actually.
That's a weird pattern. I need to try and thin out this raft as well. Zantek, RGT, some riders want to be there. For me, the enjoyment is the drive, so why blast and miss the scenery? Yeah, I totally get that, buddy. I think that's why a lot of bikers go on bikes to enjoy the ride and not the destination. Hermitage Road, I've been riding a motorbike for nearly 60 years and I'm still alive, just. I get that because, like I said, I was riding a motorbike before I could drive a car, and some of the near misses were an absolute joke. And that simple adage of "sorry, mate, I didn't see you," it forced me to get louder horns on my bike.
I'm wondering what would it do if I added some foliage now to see how it's looking, how easy it would be.
Conjuring, Grace, I'm sure you'll enjoy putting those trees together. I'll go blind doing that.
Well,
Andy, take a 9-volt battery, a yard of track, and cheap local like Smoky Joe. Build sandcastle, make a tunnel through the sandcastle, and boom, YouTube short. Newlyn, I picked up a DCC fitted Hellion Class 58 the other day. Sweet.
Oh, I'm just wondering if I did foliage now, how it would look, or whether I just need to absolutely cake this one and make it a very
I'd cake it.
Filtery.
Adam, I had to drive in a program. My boss used to get too drunk and I had to stop him. He was having problems. It got to the point I had to go out myself and he was too drunk to drive in the morning. Jesus. Chris, was it the weathered one on eBay, Clive? Yeah, rail freight races. Clive. Alan, only an artist could create a tree like this, looking very real. Al.
Thanks, Alan, darling.
Chris, you outbid me, Clive. Flymo, I'll remove that. Remove what, Flymo? What do you have to remove? Dan, grape stems when left to dry out make good small trees and bushes, or if you're able to work the stems without breaking a big tree.
Oh yeah, that's the point. And what have I got in the fridge?
Grape stems. Oh yeah, you have, haven't you? Clive, 79 quid, cheaper than the Joker wanted, 169. Jesus. So we've got two viewers in tonight. One outbid the other on the train.
Yep. But do you remember Paul?
Oh yeah, Paul. Do you remember that? Those coaches. So.
Paul, you
bastard. Paul Wolfsex Scenics recommended some coaches to me on eBay. So I went looking at them. I thought, oh, they're cheap. So I put a bid on them. Someone outbid me. I put another bid on them. Someone outbid me. I put another bid on them. Someone outbid me, so I left it.
Well, didn't you miss it actually?
No. I left left the bid. I didn't want to bid anymore. And then a few days later, said coaches arrived, and it turns out that I'd been bidding against the person, Paul, that was buying them for me. So I actually cost Paul more than I should have.
So, kids, lesson there. If you know someone else that you know is interested in them, just double check.
Flymo, admitting to driving before qualified, I was taking this. Oh, Jesus, don't worry about it, Flymo.
The great thing.
I hardly think we've got a roads policing unit officer watching.
And the good thing about working on a race circuit, private lands.
Yeah.
That's how I really started.
Good thing about a race circuit is driving a Vauxhall Insignia VXR.
Yes.
I had one as a courtesy car when someone dented mine, and I had a Vauxhall Insignia VXR 330 brake. Wow. Next change, domestic in the chat instead of Robin Goods.
Yeah, this is true. Can I sit and watch it instead?
Dad.
Dad?
No. Adam, Dad let me drive up Glen Oval in a 3-tonner he drove. I was 14, but it was all in third gear most of the way. Sweet. Chris, I got 21 Hornby point levers for 21 £9 so that cheered me up a bit. Chris, you get all the bargains, really, don't
I know.
you? Neil and Rowe, surprised I got it, as they normally go for more than they're worth. Jesus. Dan, maybe put a notice up in the YouTube channel's Facebook group saying XX is bidding on this item and work together that way. Yeah, let's start a Facebook group about it, shall we? Don't bid on that item, I'm bidding on it.
Yeah, because otherwise, yeah, but you're putting the price up for each other without knowing it.
Yeah, but then other people will think, oh, I didn't know that was listed there, I'm going to go and bid for it. But if you really hate somebody, you'll go in
and bid on it.
And bid and bid and bid on it. And then your final bid, knowing full well it's going to be outbid. So you've driven the price up for that person. It's okay.
Where though?
No idea.
Because I last sat here.
In hindsight, Clive, I should have put another score on it. Simon, tonight on Storage Wars, friends bid each other up on model trains. Dan, did you see the 13 surface-mounted Hornby point motors, Chris? Went for about 45 quid.
Let's see if this works, guys, because I hate when this happens. When you place
Simon, nice. I had a shot in a Vauxhall Senator, ex-police car, so I had extra plating. First experience with power steering. I had a license by them. Oh, mate of mine bought an ex-police Senator. And they're supposed to rip all the stuff out, including the stuff that makes it perform a little bit better. They forgot that bit.
Oh, you.
Jeff Redman. Well, I've made it this far and I'm still awake. We are most impressed, sir. We are most impressed. He's got cocktail sticks holding both each eyelid open.
Yeah. Is my stuff really that exciting? It hasn't sent people to sleep.
Clive, I only paid 120 quid for a new one. I found another new one left and it sold. I was expecting to make 100. Paul Woods, races squirting sticky stuff.
Yeah, really sticky stuff.
I was going to say that's exceptionally sticky. If it was that sticky, you need to see a doctor.
I don't like that sticky stuff.
Samtec, is this O gauge? No, it's double O gauge, just extremely tall trees that are going in the backgrounds. Jeff, been busy doing some artwork myself. You will see next week. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Oh, so is that happening now, Jeff? For sure.
Oh, we need to drop Jeff a message quickly. Yes.
Quickly?
Yes.
I don't even know where my phone is.
I've got mine, it's all right. And
what, quickly before he falls asleep? annoying. I had this placed in the right place. I could have just used a dab of glue. Now I can't get it back. Oh, that also...
Check Messenger, Jeff. No, done, that's a bit rich, mate. 3 litre on a turbo should have been removed. 5 speeds when everything had 4 gears. Yeah, I've just dropped you a message, Jeff. Raymond, I still need 7 more and a couple of spares if some don't work on these. Andy shooting up bedtime, early start, night folks. Enjoy the day at the beach. Plenty of sandcastles. Raymond, obviously using the flat cocktail sticks, not the pointy round ones. It depends what he's into, I suppose. Stephen B. No, Grace is using sticky stuff, isn't she, Rob? Not stuff that is sticky. Yeah.
Oh, you don't you dare.
Dan, I was winning the last book I needed for my Thomas collection at 45 quid. My highest I put in was 190. Was winning for 7 days, last 5 seconds, but the final price was 469 as 3 bid. Jesus H. Christ. Santec, right now I have a Japanese E657 cruising around my layout. Oh, sweet.
So I know I'm not doing any on behind of
Robert
this one.
Margaram. Oh, my dad had 3 litre Senna and a Renault 25 talking car. I know the old senators.
Oh, sugar.
Dad had a police officer friend, and he actually popped round to see Dad one day during the day, and he parked the car outside. Well, you can imagine the talk on it. But he parked the senator outside. By God, I was all over that thing.
But yeah, so I know on this I'm not doing ins and outs of it, guys. Ins and out either side, but that's purpose because I know where this one is going, and it's going closer to the wall, so there's no point doing the other side because it also affects how close to the wall I can have it.
Dan, you're on about the red, yellow, black point levers, smellies. My local model shop has loads of £2 each of the Hornby ones. Adam, it was a bit of a boat with heavier steel, but I liked the Senator.
Right, so I've got a bit of glue that's on there, so if I'm quick, I might be able to make use of that.
Dan, and because SJ isn't here, who remembers Grace on Thursday? Horny. Yeah, instead of Hornby.
Shut up. No one asked your opinion.
Raymond, they're certainly more sophisticated than the moulded plastic trees, smaller Lego and Helium used to offer. Santec, my last Vauxhall was a Vectra. Its engine ate itself after 190,000 miles. I had a Vectra, the 160, and I must admit, well, that was my first car after a 90 horsepower 4x4. And that was 160 brake. And by God, I never realised the power difference. Robert, I love the grille on the front of the later Senators.
No.
Lego used to make HO scale model cars. Look at that.
Yeah. Sorry, I've just got a bit of glue that I can use.
No, that's right. Right now, a bit to which one do you have, Santec? I've had a Corolla and an Avensis. I've got really. I've had a lot of cars. I have. The latest one is the longest one. Most of my cars I had for the maximum of 2 years. I've now had my current car for 7 years.
And we don't want to give her up.
Nope. Robert, my friend's dad had a Volvo 740. They were huge. Yes, they were.
No.
Dan, remembers when Rob said, shall we end it at 11? Looks at the clock, 23:15. Yep. A Corolla 56 plate. Oh, that's probably the same model I had. Yes. And I got to say, that car kept me alive. I was run off the road by an idiot, and I went sideways into a motorway sign at 70 mile an hour. And I walked away from it. That car was in the shop for 9 weeks. And when I got it back, it just didn't feel right, so I gave it up. But it literally saved my life. Adam, I had a Bedford Astra band. Used a pint of water every 4 miles, but the cramps put down and it could shift. Simon, heads up, won't be in the Tuesday members stream as tomorrow I'm going away for a week. Usually do my birthday week. Not a problem, Simon. Not a problem at all.
You enjoy.
You absolutely enjoy. Hurricane. Hi, Rob, and hi, everybody. Robert, my mum had a Citroen ZX. Most reliable car I ever had. Shame about the noisy Peugeot diesel engine. That's the thing in it these days, Rob, is you look under the hood of one car and it's got so many different badges on it. It's ridiculous. You look under the hood of, what is it? Is it Lamborghini? No, I think it's Lamborghini. And you'll find VW and Audi badges on it.
But yet charge the price of...
Hi, Grace. Forgot to mention you. Why?
Okay,
What's the StreamYard link? Newland, we used to rent the Astromax Bedford fly mode. They used to do 120. We used to race reps in the cabs and Sierras. I reckon you should drive a Yugo 55. I have driven a Yugo 55.
Okay.
No, thank you. Dan, I don't think any car repaired after an accident ever feels safer like the car was before the accident. It felt like she was crabbing down. I think I got her back after 9 weeks, and I think I got rid of her 2 weeks later. And I think that's when I went in from that to the Vectra action. No, what do I go in from the Corolla? No, I went from the Corolla to the Suzuki Jimny.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to call it a night. We had a pretty manic shift last night and things. So
yeah, Hurricane's only just joined as well, blasted.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
No, I know.
But you're tired, aren't you? So
I am surviving on about 4.5, 5 now, but I was sleeping.
And the problem is, me doing something like this, I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on the comments tonight. But obviously, guys, this is more full. I do appreciate you guys sticking with me because it's a very attention to detail thing. I think I found a good background. Obviously, my next challenge is here. I should have done a bit higher.
Hurricane, well, I've driven that car, such as Yugo's 55. The Yugo 55 is easy to maintain. Yeah, a friend had one, and she had a hell of a problem with the bodywork on it. Adam didn't like the Opel Manta, though. Liked the Capri, but didn't have the control on the back end. Have fun. ECML should be up and running tomorrow, going to King's Cross. Cool. Tree coming on nicely, says Simon.
Thanks, Si. Oh, that would work.
We've had a busy shift last night and a long day today, haven't we?
Well, it's a busy one today. It's not long as such. We've just been doing an awful lot, haven't we?
Well, my day's been longer than yours, considering I got up 2.5 hours earlier than you did.
Yes.
Hint, hint.
Why was I snoring again?
No, I was just awake. I was literally just awake.
Oh, hint, hint was like you were trying to blame me.
No, I'm just saying, hint, hint. I was awake 2.5 hours earlier than you. Dan, it was suggested months ago that a stream should end when someone joins but didn't meet. Yeah, obviously. But, you know, we do feel guilty, especially when the likes of Hurricane's just joined. And we're going to shut down the stream. So, sincere apologies about that. We do usually go on to a lot later, but...
Lately things have been a bit manic, though, haven't they?
But we can't do without the streams, though, can we? We have to have streams.
That's not attached to anything. Let's see if I can do this without... No, I'm going to have to go in properly again. Otherwise it's not...
Hurricane, wasn't it Yugo that built the Yastaba as well? because that's another card a friend had. She did like the Yugos for some reason. Well, some of the American-driven Yugo and they are satisfied. It's also better than the gym when you practice changing gears on the Yugo. But no, she loved these cars. She had the 55 and the Sestava. She absolutely loved the cars, but the only issue she ever had, no problems with the engine, the issues with the bodywork. So yes, if you guys start saying no night to each other, thank you very much for joining into the stream. Don't forget, Tuesday night will be the members and patrons live stream. I think I've set it for 8 p.m. as far as I can remember. Hopefully by then a bit more reliable too, considering the problems we had on last Tuesday's live stream. And again, next weekend at 8 p.m. again, I think, or 7:30. Good stream as usual. Take care both and see you next week. John Penny, thank you very much indeed. No night. Oh, Charles, I'm so sorry, mate.
Charles has just joined in.
Charles has literally just joined in.
Why is it always whenever we decide to end?
Sorry, Charles. We've had a mental day yesterday and a mental day today, which is why we're finishing a bit early.
And next week we can't go as late.
Voting on my channel as well. Could someone please put a link up to Hurricane's channel for me, please? Thank you very much. And Richard's just joined. Richard Swidowski. Sorry, buddy. Since Gab not here and Grace not said it. Oh, Dan's saying it anyway. Big thanks to shout out to all the mods, patrons, members, locals, and subscribers. Without you, all the channel wouldn't be the same, especially the banter.
No, I didn't. I do apologise.
Sorry, mate.
I was just concentrating on
Well,
that.
it's just a Murphy law. That's very true, Hurricane. Sorry, hello, and good night. Sorry, Richard. I'm really sorry about that, bud. Jeff Redmond, great stream. Trees, wonderful, Grace. No night at all.
No night, darling.
Thank you very much for sharing Hurricane's channel, Simon. We will be starting a bit earlier next Saturday. We allowed for Hot Dog Pilot Andy to do his stream. And yes, you missed the lurkers, no matter. I know it's not exactly the same phrase Gavin Grace uses. Yeah, no, it's appreciated, Dan. Thank you anyway. So we are going to stick the channel on mute. Paul will no doubt do his usual, and that is Paul, so nobody else do it. Please.
I was going to say that has become Paul's thing,
it has
isn't
become
it?
Paul's thing. So we're going to knock the channel on mute. Thank you so much from the both of us for joining and making another great stream tonight.
No night, everyone.
Bye-bye.